Uh, in this today fast-moving world, we can always say that internet has has taken over a major chunk of opportunities for businesses. So in that line, we can also say that digital marketing is a one thing which is been continuously using some of the social networks, which none of us cannot able to believe that it could able to take us to these sort of situations. But not less than that, we can also say that it always been a major. You can call it as an updation of how well we could able to speed up things as well as to ease our day-to-day activities related to the marketing. So in that line, there always relies one or the other sort of things, how well we are able to understand the concepts which are related to digital marketing. So we all come across the term called as digital marketing in our day-to-day activities, but it is the one term which are majorly used for something like targeted, measurable, and interactive way of marketing of both products and services. In the conventional marketing, we usually have something called as targeting and measuring our marketing activities, but nowadays it is becoming more and more interactive rather than looking at the targeted as well as the measurable aspects. And using the digital technologies, it always gives an ample opportunity for the organization to reach out to their viewers as well as turn them into their customers as well as to retain them. And these are the major transformation what usually we come across in case of digital marketing. And in contrast to that, traditionally, the manner in which the marketing was involved related to business was to advertise their products or their services on the selected media like print media or the radio, television, commercials, and some of them were also trying to follow by sharing their business cards, billboards, so on and so forth. And in and also in some of the other similar ways where internet or the social media websites were not that much employed for advertising in case of the traditional marketing policies, which had very limited access to reach towards the customers. And that scope made a major driving force for the customers to come across something like the digital marketing. And in simple, to define digital marketing, it majorly refers to something like use of digital technology platforms, which are combined with both the traditional medias as well as the digital media. And the major objective of these two things were to something like achieving the marketing objectives, which always remains as the core factor of the digital marketing, which always tries to achieve the targets of marketing and businesses through different online channels. And we also come across the digital marketing always indicates how well the companies are able to use something called as the paid, owned, as well as the and digital media channels, which in turn are using other technologies and databases to form something like e-customer relationship management, which always been the prime focus of digital marketing. And looking across these things, digital marketing will always be a biggest challenge for most of the organization, um, to look at how well they're able to execute the things which they were able to do it very much successfully in traditional marketing. Unlike traditional marketing, to change yourself from traditional to digital, it requires a lot of changes that has to happen from top to bottom in an organization. And also you need to have a very good IT infrastructure to implement such transformation from the traditional towards the digital platforms. And in simple, in a layman language, if you want to define digital marketing as, we can call it as it is an approach of marketing which mainly relies on use of internet as well as to connect with your end users, or they can also be called as your target audiences, by utilizing various mediums or the tools like digital media channels as well as the platforms. And when we look at any marketing that uses electronic devices can always be called as the digital marketing. And digital marketing typically refers to the marketing campaign that appear on a computer or on your smartphones or on your tablet or in any other electronic devices. And it can also make many forms, including online videos, display ads, then search engine marketing, then paid social media ads, then your social media post, like in Instagram or in Facebook. Digital marketing is often compared to the traditional marketing tools such as magazine, ads, billboards, direct mail, then seeing your advertisements on your televisions are always associated with something like the traditional media. Usually, the main objective is to maximize your digital footprint in the marketing arena. So that could be the company's main driving force for them to transform from traditional to digital marketing. And in a book form, if you want to define the digital marketing, we can also say that use of internet and other digital media technologies to support the modern marketing, uh, and which will also give rise to a range of labels and jargons that are basically created by both academics and professionals, who are basically called as digital marketing, is another way of putting aside the definition of digital marketing. And we all know that essentially, if a marketing campaign involves digital communication, it is basically termed as digital marketing. And always digital marketing uses many kind of tools like email and online content, to name few. Both exist in a manner to capture the attention of their prospective buyers. And this journey goes to very longer distance with respect to understanding how well the individuals are able to absorb these sort of things. Say, for example, a company may primarily create content for social media platforms and email marketing campaigns, while they try to ignore other marketing avenues, which always plays a very important factors with respect to digital marketing. And nowadays, we see that customers are becoming more and more challenging nowadays, because they expect company to do more and more things which they are not at all expecting from the customer perspective. And when we start looking at the importance, to what extent digital marketing will get, means we can always say that digital marketing has increasingly become more and more compet- compatible, you can call it as competitive, as well as it is becoming increasingly challenging for both the company as well as the customers, to what extent the company expect, or to what extent an organization expects. And in fact, there are so many things that are buzzing around in the market. So for example, there are almost 5 billion internet users globally at the end of April 2022 alone. So from this, we can easily say that mm, digital marketing always relies too much on usage of technology and other ancillaries, which are considered as an important factors for the growth of digital marketing. And additionally, digital marketing has a minimal upfront cost, which always tries to make a very strong statement indicating that it is one of the very cost effective way of marketing techniques which can be used from a startup to a well established organization. So that is a great thing about this marketing technique called as digital marketing.